Hello everyone and welcome back to the episode of Topics with me, where today we're going to be talking about something just a little bit different. So without further ado, let us get it started very fast. Roll the intro and let us get it started. Roll the intro.
My name is Derek Amount, and I am proud to be. I'm in another town with my family, and so I found a place where everyone will be. Let's talk discreetly. This is Topics with me.
Okay, I know you don't want to hear about this, but this is a all-inclusive channel. So we're going to be talking about the government again. And I think they're working on their fourth stimulus check. I just got the second and the third, basically, and it's the COVID relief one. It's on top of the existing 1.9 billion, which hasn't been rolled out to everyone yet. But they're thinking about one before the summer starts. And I'm guessing this is going to be the norm. Every 1 to 3 months, anyone can expect a check for, or at least $1,000 if you're living by yourself, or more if you're living with someone else or have kids or dependents. And it's basically based off of your taxes, if you don't already know about it. So, yeah. So next up, Amazon has actually been in some hot water about how they treat their workers. My mom did used to work there, but she didn't have a bad experience. Keep in mind that she did work there only 5 years ago, but I'm guessing the work conditions are still around the same. To increase times of Prime users, because Prime users have arisen since the pandemic for fast and reliable shipping, 2 to 4 days, they actually have to incorporate more autonomous or robotic measures into their system, and also have to speed up their already existing workers, which means that they'll have to limit bathroom breaks and breaks, and they'll have to kind of incentivize them to go faster than they already are, which is pretty fast. And they're getting into some hot water because that's technically not illegal. You shouldn't, restrict someone from having a break when it's legally required. And, some of their practices are a little bit shady. So they're being investigated by the government and some other organizations. So keep up on that. I'm going to talk about that in future episodes. Oh, it is hailing outside. It's been doing this for the past few days. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna get through this as fast as I can. So Justin Bieber's new album has released to the public, and he's gotten some pretty... I can't even focus. He's gotten some pretty... Okay, so Justin Bieber's brand new album just came out. It's hitting #1 on the charts. It is his most anticipated album for about a few years now. It's called Justice. I haven't personally listened to it because I haven't been on the radio for a little bit now. But I'll be sure to keep up on songs and trends and all that type of stuff coming up in future episodes. Oh, okay. So Maya Rudolph and Rihanna were in SNL this week. They did a pretty interesting performance. It's been trending all over social media. There have been some, again, backlashes like you'd find anywhere on the internet. But I looked at the sketch and it didn't really have anything bad in it. Like, there were some controversial things that people brought up, but again, it's just a sketch. So it's just there to make you laugh. Okay? Just like me on the weekdays and the weekends. Okay, so moving on, it's been about a year since the virus has started. Anyone that's been living or not in a coma for the past year, the pandemic is definitely not completely gone yet, but 12 states, as of the recording of this video, have opened up the entire state. No government mandate on how they should take mask wearing and precautions and safeties of others. That includes Texas and Michigan. Those are the biggest ones right now. That's what everyone's pointing to. You can go inside of establishments 100% capacity. And I don't think it's the smartest idea, especially based on their cases and how it's rising. I live in a state where there are precautions set, but we've gone back to school. I go to in-person school. We've just opened it back up to all high schoolers as of the recording of this video. We haven't really gone... our cases have started to slowly rise. and we're starting to open back restaurants. We're in phase 3 now, and movie theaters have been open for a little bit. So I'm kind of impartial to the whole situation. We're gonna see where that goes. So yeah. Okay, so NASA did a study, and they figured out that this asteroid called Apophis. You know, these scientists with their names and everything. They said that it originally had been projected to hit some part of Earth by around now, but now there's a new study that's saying, oh, we won't be in danger for at least 100 years. So at least we have 100 years to create an asteroid cannon. You know, we just throw something at the asteroid and it just breaks in the atmosphere, not to hurt anyone. Speaking of space, we're actually going to talk about SpaceX and that other one. I forgot what it's called. Skylink. So SpaceX is doing some revisions of Mars, and I talked about the actual launch of the brand new Perseverance Mars rover, and they're trying to collect data and analysis so that when we actually do go to Mars, we can study more about how we can make it a more habitable place. On top of that, Skylink, why do I always forget the name? Skylink is having this project where they actually have a bunch of space stuff in the sky. What is it called? The orbits. They're creating orbits to go up into the sky in various parts of the world so that people that don't have exactly persistent internet access could actually have more steady internet access, because it's a satellite dish that projects off of those satellites. That's what it's called. And it just delivers fast and reliable internet throughout the world. Now, it's in beta stages and only certain locations are available, but it is doing pretty well, and I will probably update you further down the line when it's not in beta stages, and I probably won't get it for at least a couple of years. I'll probably be using Xfinity. Yeah, I'm an Xfinityer. And the last thing I'm going to talk about, you don't want to hear the word, it starts with a V, vaccines. So the rollout of vaccines have been unreal. We were projected to only have enough to cover everyone with health risks just in the United States, but we now have enough to cover every adult all over the United States, and we should have enough to reach every single citizen, including children, young people, babies, infants, all those people. We're probably not going to do it on babies and infants, but we should have enough by May. Now, it's gotten to the point where me as a restaurant worker and me as a person that goes to school, I don't know what I qualify as. I qualify for two things. I could get the vaccine, but it's a complicated situation because they have been reports of people that have had lingering side effects of the vaccine, and I just personally, let's say I don't want to take the risk before I count the chickens of the hen's nest. Okay, that's just my personal opinion, but I probably will consider at some point down the line if it is an issue that pops up again. So, with that, I delivered you some honest and quick burst of news if you haven't heard about it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I really want to make more of these get to the point, quick, fast videos. I want to take the editing part out of it because it is difficult for me to edit videos at the moment with my current situation. And I also want to at least get straight to the point and tell you guys what you're coming to hear from me. So, if you guys want these type of videos, just let me know. If you want more editing, more, stuff that I used to put onto the videos, just let me know. Please stay safe during this time. I really do mean it. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful day. I will see you guys when I see you guys. Bye. Okay? I just realized that part of the end just rhymed, okay? I'm a rhymer for a dimer.